Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, this is going to be my full Lucifer Season 5 review. Because I just finished watching Season 5 of Lucifer once again. Now, there's a lot that needs to be discussed. Mainly, because with Season 6 on its way, I noticed some very, very crucial details that I did not pick up the first time. One. Now, this might be controversial, or I don't know if it's controversial or whatnot, but the important details that I've noticed while watching Lucifer Season 5. Hold on, let me just turn on the ring light. Oh boy, that is super bright. Anyways, one thing I've noticed and discovered is with the notion of the multiverse, both DC and the Marvel multiverse being in full swing. I mean, technically the DC multiverse has always been in full swing. But that's a whole nother thing. I theorize that heaven and hell is a multiversal world or multiversal lands inhabiting the multiverse. And there's about many universes or multiverses with similar themes. One could be Lucifer's mother is God. Lucifer's father is God. And one God is with Lucifer's mother. But what does that But what does that tell us? What does that show us? And also the notion of faith in ourselves versus faith in the faith. We have faith in ourselves, fate, and all of that stuff. And I don't know if I'm saying this right, but something Lucifer says at dinner. At the dinner part, or at the family dinner thing in episode 11, I believe. Is God capable of love? And is God a bad dad? I mean, I'm not too sure if he is or isn't. Just saying. But yeah, it's a touchy subject, to be honest. But I mean, I honestly don't know what I can say that hasn't been said. But I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything that happens or happened in season 5 after rewatching it. And season 5 is absolutely one of the best seasons so far. But what does that say? What does that say about season 6? If we look at the trajectory of where we saw Lucifer, right? From season 1 to now, to going into season 6, right? There's a lot of growth that happens. Lucifer, aka the devil, is a narcissist. He shows signs of narcissism. I would say. I would say. But also, we have to look at the facts that it didn't. He says in the most important thing he says to God is, if all the apples are bad, shouldn't the tree be blamed? And that's where we should realize is we, angels, demons, humans, aliens, all alike, we're all the same. We are all at fault. We all have fate. We all have destinies. We all have things that we should realize. We all, aliens, demons, angels, humans, we all self-actualize. We all self-actualize. And when we self-actualize, we falter, we doom ourselves to either hell or heaven, whether we make the mistakes we realize or we don't realize. And that should really stem from the tree. aka metaphorically, you know. And he really does love Chloe. I should mention he really does love Chloe because he sacrificed himself for love. And that is the greatest thing we have to anything, really. If we can self-actualize, then we can sacrifice for selfless reasons. And that's what the whole that's what the beauty of Lucifer is going on this journey, right? From being the king of hell to him sacrificing himself for and in the name of love. And that's not a bad idea, you know? And it sets up season 6 really well. Because we know who the next villain is. And if I am wrong, you can literally have my ass in the comments saying, oh, you were wrong. That is not Lucifer's and Chloe's kid from the future. Which I believe it will be. And whatnot. So that's where I stand. It's Lucifer's and Chloe's child in hell because things are going to get crazy. And if I may say so, episode 6 will pick up with Lucifer and Chloe going to hell to get to hellbreak Dan out of hell because he does not belong in hell. He's actually supposed to be in heaven, mainly because what Amenadiel said is when he went up to heaven, Dan was supposed to be in heaven. So there you go. Season 6 is supposed to pick up with after the events of season 5 with Lucifer being Lord or God, and that's his character arc going into season 6 is him learning how to be a god or learning how to be God, you know? And that is the most important thing that we can take out of season 5. And the villain. And let me let me break down the villains for you. We started out with a human, or Amenadiel being the bad guy, working in the shadows, right? Hiring a human to kill Lucifer. Then in season 2, we got Lucifer and Amenadiel's mother, right? She was the big bad of season 2. And in season 3, Cain was the big bad. And in season 4, demons were the big bad. working on the prophecy that was about to be fulfilled in season 4. And in season 5, it was all about sacrifice. Sacrifice in the name of love, but yet also realizing that in order to do so, you have to commit a selfless act for that one who you love. I don't know if that makes sense or if I'm on the right page or not, but that is what I noticed. And in season 6, we're getting a girl villain, which is interesting. A teenage demon with red wings. Come on, how sick can that be? You can't tell me that having a little teenage girl be a villain for Lucifer is a badass idea. Especially even though it's based off of both the Bible, the Old Testament of the Bible, and the comics mixed together, which is pretty awesome. And now we are getting one of the coolest episodes of all time. A freaking cartoon episode in season 6. I can't wait. I've been watching this since it first aired on Fox. And I've been doing reviews ever since then. Back in 2016. So I'm excited. I am pumped. I can't wait for season 6 coming at us in, I think, 2 weeks or so. Which, come on, people. You can't tell me this is gonna be the best season. It's gonna be one of the top rated seasons, and I would love for a Lucifer movie. Just give us a Lucifer movie, please. Just give us some Lucifer movies, a movie franchise, please, because that would be so amazing. Just please bring the cast back for a movie, please. I would love to see Tom Ellis as Lucifer in a 6-movie franchise. I mean, you had 6 seasons to build a character, right? To build a TV franchise. Now you can add upon that with a movie franchise. Come on. Just give us a Lucifer movie franchise, please. And I honestly think the kid, the villain is going to be Lucifer's kid. If not, his kid from another timeline. If not a timeline, or from another timeline, perhaps the future. It has to be his kid from either another timeline, another universe, or the future. Because that has to be the setup for season 6. Because why else would Lucifer and Chloe be in hell and him being like, that's my throne and I don't know who you are. And they see that they're literally in hell and they're looking at his throne, and they see some little teenage girl sitting on his throne. It has to be his kid. Why else would that happen if it wasn't his kid? You know? But anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks.